guys, so today's video is something that I normally don't do. I guess it's a bit of a rant and a bit of, yeah, I guess just a rant, but it's gonna be the things that I hate seeing on social media. So the different social sites that we all have: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Tumblr, all that kind of stuff, and what I just get pet peeved about, annoyed about when I see these things. It's just so avoidable, but people continue to do them, and maybe you guys agree with me as well. We'll see. So let's jump in with it, starting with Facebook. So the first thing I don't like seeing on Facebook is when people post really personal statuses. The reason being is because Facebook is just, to me, your unpersonal page. Like, Twitter is more personal than Facebook, I feel like. So when someone posts something, which I saw the other day, this girl posted about how her man came home, she just got out of the shower, and then they had sex. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, why does everyone need to know that? Like, it's so personal that nobody needs to know that about you. Like, obviously you probably have sex, but do we need to know details? I don't think so, because I'm not your close friend. And so she took it down later because it was really inappropriate. But I see that kind of stuff all the time, and it's just like, no one cares, one, and two, it's gross. So how about you just don't post it? The second thing I don't like is when people have, like, follow the leader and do those chain status updates where they're like, I don't want Facebook to own my stuff. And it's like, well, you know what, they already do own your stuff because you uploaded it to their site, and two, posting that is not going to change that. So how about you stop posting it? So that's been going around recently, and it's just so annoying, especially when you see somebody that you like and you held in high esteem and they post that. It's just like, you know, I thought you were smarter than that. I don't like also when people play with their relationship status. So if a real couple is like broken, like having an argument and they break up, but then they're back together on Facebook the next day, it's just like, how about you just don't put your relationship status on Facebook at all? That way you don't have to keep changing it, you know? It's one or the other. You're single or you're not. Like, it's just really annoying, because I don't think relationships are something that you should play with like that, because obviously if you're breaking up that many times, maybe you shouldn't be together. That's just a thought. This isn't an annoyance, but this is something that is on Facebook that I want to tell you guys about. I don't know if you guys know, but of course we have the regular inbox where, you know, your friends message you and stuff, but then there's a second one, which is where you get messages from people who can't, like, friend you, so they message you on there, but it doesn't alert you, so you have to manually check. And so most times for me, it's like people from other countries. One time it was an admirer. It's crazy. So it's really entertaining. So definitely check out your other inbox, but you can only check it out on a computer. It won't show up on your phone. So the next social media site is Instagram, and I am I do photography. I love all the creative stuff. So I view Instagram as a place where you should put beautiful photos that you want to share with the world. So that's why I don't like when people's Instagrams are full of selfies. I just don't like it. I think, what is the point? I'm following you, and your whole feed is just the same face that you keep taking over and over again to feed your ego so that you get likes. I understand a few selfies. I have a few on my profile. It's fine. But I think you should have other photos that show the world around you, because I think that's the purpose of Instagram, is to show your followers the world around you from your point of view. So selfies is not really, you know, all that you see every single day, so why keep posting them? Another thing I hate is people that only post like text posts, or the majority is text posts. Again, that is not what Instagram, I think, is for. If you're gonna post words, have a blog. Because then you can post all that you want and people can read it, and etc. I just don't feel like Instagram is the place for that. Next is Twitter. So Twitter, I don't have as many problems with Twitter, because I feel like I was saying, it's a very personal space, and I enjoy, like, you know, typing my little 140 character whatever about myself. And so if I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling happy, or if I want to share a little tidbit, if I want to tweet while watching Scandal, like, that's what I do on there. But things that I do not really like about Twitter users, is when people are seeking sympathy or like attention, because they'll post a tweet clearly begging someone to tweet them and be like, no girl, you're cute, or no boy, you look handsome, or whatever. It's just like, okay, no. I just feel like, what is the point of doing that? Like, build your ego up from within. Don't rely on somebody else, online of course, to feed your ego so that you feel more confident about yourself. Like, that just seems pointless to me. Also, it's like, it is interesting to watch this happen, but I don't think it's the place. So when couples argue on Twitter, it's just like, you're letting everyone into your relationship, and that's the downfall of most relationships. When too many people are in your relationship, it's just be you and that other person, not you and the world. So maybe you should like argue on the phone or in person or in text message, you know, not on a public sphere that is Twitter or any other social media site for that matter. But that's really all I feel about Twitter. It's very small. Okay, so then we have Snapchat, which is probably one of the biggest ones. So I've been using Snapchat for a while and I love it. I think it's a great way to see even more like personalized things from your friends, and really get a sense of for who a person actually is, because you're not reading what they say, you're actually watching what they say, or what, you know, looking at photos of what they're doing. But things that I can't stand about Snapchat, one, I know people can't really control this, but Android users have the worst quality photos and video on Snapchat. Like, it literally looks like security camera footage, and I hate watching it. Like, literally, if someone has a Android phone and I'm watching this stuff, like I click one and I'm done. Because it's just like, it's slow moving. It's just like from 10 years ago. I mean, it's just not the best. I don't know why it's so slow, because when they post photos everywhere else, it looks fine. Like, I've seen Android photos on Instagram and they look good. So I don't really know why Snapchat's like that, but it's really annoying. I can't stand people who constantly lip sync. So like, I like a few, like if you're really good at it and you can have like your own you know, music video on there, I think that's really cute. But when you're constantly doing it, like you're in the car, you're just doing it to do it, and it's just like 5 songs, and I'm just like, okay, this gets boring after a while. Like, my attention span is going. So can you like fix that or something? Just don't do things in excess. I think like with the selfies, a few lip syncings, but don't do them all, you know, put a little variety in there. Also, I don't understand people who post videos of them walking. Like, they'll point the camera to their feet and just show them walking. That's really small, but I just never get how that adds to the story that you're posting. I mean, I guess you could, it'd be easier if you just said, I'm going somewhere, or I'm going this place, you know? That's what I think. People who will post a story but add no context, and I'm like, okay, so where are we? What are you doing? I don't understand. Because some stories you can just pick up automatically, like, oh, he's at a party, or oh, she's doing something. But if you're just like posting random stuff, I have like no idea what's going on. So at least add like a little text or you saying what's going on. Then the last one is when people are like on Snapchat and they're only gonna post half their face. Like, literally they're on there because they're bored and they're just like in the camera and only their lips are showing or half their face. And it's just like, are you like, do you have a self-esteem problem? Are you unconfident at your whole face? Like, just post your whole face. I think you look fine. Like, I don't understand half the face. Soon you'll be outside of the whole frame, you know? So like, why are you only posting half your face? It's really weird. And then my whole thing with Snapchat is you have to be interesting for people to want to watch you. Post things that are interesting. So like, when you're at an event, that's when the best time is to post. Not really when you're just sitting at home bored, because we're all bored at some point in our lives. So why would I want to watch someone else bored, you know? That's not the best thing. Okay, and lastly is Tumblr. And so Tumblr, I don't have as many things to say about it because I just don't. It's one of my favorite sites, and people are more chillaxed there. But one thing is that people on Tumblr feel like their opinions matter to your blog, and it's your blog. You decide what you want to post, so why should it matter what someone else feels? So like for me, I remember one time I posted how like I was getting annoyed of having to take my birth control at the same time every day, and this person anonymously, of course, was like, nobody cares. Like, you decided to take your birth control, so that's on you. Stop complaining, stop BSing, or something like that. And it was just like, excuse you? I just wrote like a 2-line thing on my blog about how I feel about birth control. I didn't ask for your opinion. You don't have to follow me. You can hit the unfollow button. Like, that's totally fine. So like, I see that a lot, like people just trolling others, and it's just like, there's no point. Please get off my page. Clearly you must find me somewhat amusing because you follow me, but I didn't ask for your 2 cents. So that's really how I feel about social media. Maybe you guys feel the same. I don't really know. But if you do, or if you have some other pet peeves that are really fun, feel free to write them in the comments below, and I will see you guys later. Bye.